Hi everyone, it's Mary and It's So Right again, and glad to see you. Today I am working on the Topaz 50, and I want to show you about doing what's called a flat felt seam. Isn't that nice? It's kind of the thing that you would see in your store-bought garments, such as jeans. Viking has an accessory that makes this so easy to use. And it is a flat felt foot, 9 millimeters. And that's what the foot looks like. And what's also great about it is on the back, it's going to show you how to set up the fabric and stitch. So let me put this on here. I'm going to put the foot on the machine. Put my thread under the foot straight to the back. Now, the foot has these markings, and they're marked in red. There's here and back there. The ones in the back represent the center of where the needle will start this way, and also center in there. But these two marks, this red mark and this red mark, are important. I'm going to line up the base of this fabric. This is the right side of the fabric facing up. And I take my other fabric, and I'm using two different colors so that you can see exactly what's going on easier. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put this over here. And then when I maneuver this under the foot, I'm going to line up the bottom fabric with this edge over here with the red line. My other fabric here is going to get lined up with this mark. So I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit. I'm going to put my foot down. And then on the Viking, what's really great is I'm going to be able to raise the foot just a little bit so that I can scoot these, because this edge isn't quite over here. I'm going to touch the foot down button, and it raises it just enough that I can maneuver it and still see where things are going to land. So now I got my edge here lined up with my raw edge of my fabric, and this little red mark is lined up with my other fabric's raw edge. I'm going to put the foot down, and I'm going to sew. My needle does not move in from center needle position. It's going to stay there. So now I sew. So all the way across. So I'm able to use this as a guide, and this as a guide. This is for here, and this one is for here. And I just keep them lined up like that. All right, so when you get those two pieces sewn together like that, we now have to create the flat felt. So you would open this up, and I would recommend that you press it. Again, please keep in mind I am using two different color fabrics so that you can see. Or maybe it might be part of your garment that's two different colors. All right, now I'm going to turn this right side up again. All right, now I got to get this layer to curl over the other edge and also turn under. So I'm going to use my seam ripper, or if you have a stiletto, that's just as good. And I'm going to start to move that into position like that. All right, so now I'm starting to maneuver this in. And there's starting the curl. If you start with a cheater in the rear on a scrap piece, that will help anchor your threads. But now I'm going to just lower my foot with the tap of the foot pedal, which is great on the Viking. I can tap it and the foot goes down. There we go. All right, so now it's starting to curl in the edge, and I'm going to start to let it pull it in. And as it goes, all I'm going to do is just curl that raw edge in and stitch. And what's really great is right in the where the needle is going in, it is nice and straight with the edge of the fold, giving it that accurate look that we all want. Let's see how that looks. Pull this out. There we go. We got our flat felt seam. On the other side, no raw edges. So there you go with what you would get in the industry with a flat felt seam. It takes the top layer, curls it under, and then stitches it. So with this foot, you're going to be able to get those accuracies. Look at that straight line. You know how particular I am about getting that perfectly straight line. Well, there you go. And that's all because of this special foot from Viking. So I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'll see you again soon.